Hey everybody. Again, it's me being awkward when I start my lives because I don't know what to say. So let me just do like I do on a video. Hi, I'm Marilyn, and my channel's Making with Marilyn. All right. Sorry, I'll get real now. All right, so I have somebody that's going to join us this evening, and we have a big event coming up tomorrow. So we want to talk about that a little bit, but mostly we're going to be just blinging, having a nice time. I think I'm only doing one shirt. I'm not sure how many shirts she's doing. But let me say hi to everybody. And Sharon Davenport, I saw you here earlier. We're not talking about Romeo tonight, so you don't have to put your earplugs in. You can keep watching. You don't have to worry about it. So anyway, hello Sharon. Hey Carol. Hey Up Design. Patricia Johnson. Hey Angel B. Nice premiere earlier. And let's see, Nicole, welcome. Thanks for being here. Carol DeLong, hope you're doing well tonight. Hey Viola, hope you're doing well. Jess's Craft Therapy. Lucille Boykins, hello. Welcome Natalie Hatchett. Gina Goins. Hey Barb. Barb, I did another template tonight and I kept the same settings. I do want to try to speed those up though. See how that goes. But I'm going to talk to the chat about it before I do. Hey Gail McGinnis. Hey Uni. Hey Sharon Jordan. And Latoya. Hey Rachel. Dempsey Boo. So Demps, were you telling me earlier during Angel's premiere that you do know how to sew headbands? Hey Cynthia, Marissa, Ernique, Nimon Rencher, Kelly Wyant. Kelly Wyant, welcome. Hey Tanya, Mary Brown, Jacqueline's Own, Martha Jordan, Patrice Williams, and back to Nicole. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in the guest. Are you ready back there, guest? All right.
Hello, everybody.
How are you doing today, Eve?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. It's been a busy first of the week. We were pounding out the last of the buy-in orders from the last buy-in. And we are gearing up also for the next buy-in.
The next one, I should have asked you backstage if you have any secrets you can or can't reveal tonight, but I'll just leave it, I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Hey,
No
so
secrets.
crafty.
No secrets.
All right, Latricia. And Cynthia says hi. People are saying hi in the chat. So let me ask you this. Are you having any odd weather up where you are from the hurricane?
No. It's just rain. And it's not even wind so far. And matter of fact, I think the last hour or two there hasn't even been any rain, so it's like off and on type situation. So we were fortunately far enough away that it kind of came kind of close, but then it went on.
Yeah,
it's heading out that way. So
yeah. And like before, I don't even remember which one, but my daughter lives in the Raleigh-Durham area. And of course, nothing got there because that's so far inland, but they had some effects of it. You know what I mean? Which you probably experience sometimes too.
Yeah, sometimes the bands actually throw wind.
Wow.
So you can get high winds without the rain. You can get, the cloudy weather, and it still affects the barometric pressure to a certain degree. Because it's throwing everything helter skelter. So which is probably why I have a little headache. So sometimes when the weather gets unsteady, I'll get a headache. And I forgot about that because I woke up and I'm like, why do I have a headache? But anyway. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, Viola says she's in Cleveland, had to turn her heat on because it's 60, it was like 50.
Yeah, we ain't had to do that yet, so
yeah, it'll be a while.
Yeah.
Let's see who else. Nicole Reeves came in. Mary Brown, Porgy. I'm not sure if I said hello to you. And then there's somebody above her that I can't see anymore.
Anita.
Oh, hey Anita.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Hey Uni. And Cynthia, we hope you know, we know the weather is bad.
Mm,
Hopefully it'll calm down.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, well, what are you gonna bling tonight?
So I was, after I talked to you briefly before we went live, I did get that design. So I would like to cut out your boots and bling design.
Awesome.
But meanwhile, the other Sunday, I was working on the dress with the fall leaves.
Yes.
And my daughter came and I did not get to finish the bottom of the dress. So I thought about doing that.
Oh yeah.
And ironically, Mr. McQuacken was watching, and I was like, you know, by the time my daughter left, it was like, okay, I'm tired now. So I go back in the room to go to bed, and he's like, "Did you see my text message?" I'm like, "No, what text message?" I clicked the link in his text message, and it's to a massive heat press. Why are you trying to get me to buy a massive heat press? I didn't like to see you struggling. That's too little. You need something. I'm not buying no. I don't have room for what I have. Why do I do not? No, sir. Put the phone down and go to bed. So I don't know what he's
Oh,
thinking, but I don't want no
he
bigger heat
was
press.
thinking. He was like, "You can do half of a dress in one press."
I guess, but no. You must say no, thank you. So not a fan.
Hey, Dawn.
But yeah.
Hope you're doing well.
So I'll cut
You're
out your boots
better.
template and then probably finish that dress. I'm sorry.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Let's see. Hey, Laura E. Wanda Lusk. Lynn, welcome. Hello, Elevate Artistry. Hey, Patrice. So, Patrice would probably be here with us. She's a little bit under the weather, so good wishes, well wishes, and prayers for her. She went back, you know, when you're around kids, massive amounts of kids, a lot of germs get reintroduced to everybody. So, they were sharing so nicely with her.
Yeah. It's so unfair.
Yeah. Let's see. Angel B says, has anyone been able to cut the new flock with a Cricut successfully? I just can't seem to get it. My Romeo cuts it just fine, but my maker is not having it. So I did a few sample cuts early on with the maker, but I've never been able to do well on the backing with my maker. And so I did a really like a 5-minute video last night where I cut on my silhouette. I don't know where it went, but every single dot came off. So I did cut on the mat, but I had the backing on it. So, you know, it's still not bad. And I recut the design because I didn't like how I had it. I didn't like how it was, the technical details. And I didn't think that'd be a good thing or a fair thing to put on Etsy. So I redid it shortly before the live, separated some things, this, that, and the other, and I recut it. So we're going to see how it looks, and we'll see how it peels, and we'll see how the design turns out. So I'm doing a Jeep inspired design.
Okay.
Let's see. Hey, Creative Kim, Latanya X. And I think I said hi to Ernique earlier. All right. Hey, Jesse.
So if you are in the chat and you've been able to successfully cut the block, either with the backing or without the backing, if you'll let us know, we appreciate it, because like I decided to not even try again because I wasn't happy. But we got Graffy and we got Romy, and both of them cut it flawlessly. So it was like,
good,
you know, and even my husband was like, why is Prince in here on the floor? And I'm like, my bad. You know, so the business was using both silhouettes, so that's why I put it up there and took Prince down briefly, because Prince was only for flock. That's why I bought him. So it's like, my bad, dude. You know, so I got to figure something else out for Prince. But if you've been able to cut the new flock on your Cricut, whether it's the Maker, whether it's Maker 3, whether it's the Air 3, no matter which one it is, will you please let us know in the chat, and let us know, yes, I was able to cut it with the backing, or yes, I was able to cut it without the backing. let us know, because that's, we need some encouragement, and let us know what your settings were, because I think Carol DeLong was able to cut hers successfully with her maker. And she posted the recommended dooflachies in the Facebook group. I think all of our Facebook groups. I'm pretty sure she posted it in all of our groups. Mm-hmm.
Now, I was able to cut it successfully with the maker, but not with the backing on.
Okay.
But again, I've never had great success. I've had some success, but not the way I want it to be. I don't want to be picking those,
dots. Yeah.
So I was able to cut it with the backing off, just like I always have. It just had to be on a mat that had basically no stick on it, because the new flock is so sticky. And I didn't want to deal with that. And so I was really, really thrilled yesterday. It was the first time I did a full template. On my silhouette. I had done little test cuts to dial in what I thought it should be. I tried to cut it without the mat, and it worked, but I just felt like it was so much more secure and stable on the mat.
Okay.
But at least I still have the backing on. And
right. Okay. Cool beans.
All right. Now I saw a couple new people come in. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, Lynn. Yeah, let's talk about that too. It was Niall. I saw Niall come in. Hey, Niall.
Oh, Lynn.
Oh, Yvonne she'd like to bling, but she's in Michigan. Yeah, so there's a lot of people talking about that.
Yeah.
So I didn't even realize, I had forgot that Cricut was coming out with yet another new thing. So you might remember last time we were live, a week and a half ago or so, and I was talking about the one thing I've bought that I really kind of regretted was the Cricut Joy. But it's just not for me. But it has its place, I mean, if somebody wants to sit at the table or on the couch and they want to print out stickers or small things, or cut out small things, it works really well.
Right.
And I do think that the Cricut Joy X or Extra, whatever it is much better, because I think it does at least regular size paper.
It does.
But I'm not going to buy it.
So my feelings was hurt because I watched an influencer with it, and she was using it, and she was cutting out stickers. And the way she described it, she said, "This is Cricut. This is the new Cricut, blah, blah, blah. And it's the new print and cut. You can print and cut with it, and da, 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 da." And I was like, print and cut? Oh my God, are you kidding? I can print with it and then cut out with it? I was on it. I was going to buy it right there. No questions asked. Went to the website to go buy it. And when I clicked the link on the website, and the website was like, you just print with your printer and cut it out with the, I was like, ho, time out. What? Right. I can't print with it and cut with it. Why would you say print and cut? And that's the way they that's the way they promote it, is print and cut with it. So I was over the top ready, because the only printer that you print and cut with is the Roland. And that thing is like stratosphere prices. I mean, which is understandable. And it's big. So I thought they had licked the game. You know what I'm saying? It came out, man. When I found out, I was like, man.
Some really innovative.
Yeah.
Barb, if I were a card maker, I would use my Joy a lot. I've never gotten into paper crafting.
Yeah,
except for I used to be a huge scrapbooker back when people actually did it with paper, not just digitally.
Yeah, but scrapbooking is usually 12 by 12. Yeah. The packs.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I did all 12 by 12 scrapbooks. Hey, Gloria. Gloria, look, I'm wearing your inspired shirt with the bright orange and the hyacinth and hyacinth AB. Gloria used those colors on a video, and they were so pretty. I had to imitate her or copy her, whatever.
Imitation is flattery.
Yes, it is. It is. And I gave her the credit for it. That's,
The Imagine. Okay, Spyrox, where is that at?
Yeah, right.
I'm tired of trying to figure this out. I need something that can print and then turn around and cut it.
Right.
So that I'm not going from this machine to that machine, this machine to that machine, this machine, you know, and because I have a specific need for it, I have a family member who does stuff for sale, and she has the Roland. And I was like, look, can you please do this for me? But the problem is the material that I need to print on and cut, they don't have a compatible material for the Roland. So it's just like, I don't know what. So maybe this, oh no, dropping yourself.
I know. Hey, Lynn, I think she was kidding. I think she was saying they have it. It's called Imagine, like they really don't. I think. Gloria, is that right?
No, she said it did come out with it. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Huh.
Print and cut on portrait 3.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
So she says it don't make it
portrait
anymore.
3, that's Cameo, right?
Wow. So they did have one. They stopped supporting it. Oh yeah, Latricia said Imagine is old school. Interesting.
See,
so,
I need
for you and for those in the chat, like my very first cutting machine that was electric, not the old big shots and those things. My very first one was it was the Xyron Wishblade. And this was probably in 1998, 2000, 2002. I'm not really sure, but did anybody else have the Xyron Wishblade? And there were already cutting machines, but you had to use the cartridges. And the Xyron Wishblade allowed you, like today, to use any font you want. Let's see.
The Silhouette. Okay. I'm sorry. The Portrait 3 does not print. So that one doesn't print.
That's with the backing on. Okay, so there are quite a few people out here that have been able to do it.
That's good.
So, okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I have no idea what color shirt I'm going to use. I have no idea which stones I'm going to use. So I'm winging it tonight. But it seemed like so long since we had been on together, or that I had been on, that I just decided, let's do this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and add my overhead camera. Yeah, let's see.
And I'm going to switch the camera to the table. Yeah, to the table. I still got a couple of things on it from working with Ecstasy. But I'm going to get that off the table. Hey.
So the only thing that I had a tiny bit of an issue was when I was pulling my flock, even with the backing on, off my new Silhouette sticky mat, it ripped in basically one place. And Eve Demps is saying hello.
Hey, Demps, honey.
Thanks, Yvonne. So now I'm being a little bit more careful and just taking it off a little bit more slowly. And it didn't rip. But I've now used this 3 times instead of never before that. I mean, I used a little bit up at the top, but most of it was like virgin territory yesterday. All right. All right. I'm just going to make this big for a minute while we unveil how it cut.
Thank you, Patrice. That was a lot of work.
Oh, your map thingy that you did with Ecstasy?
It's the 3D map of Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. That's what I
thought. The ocean around it, rather, not actually.
Yeah. I like how you had it hung, you know. I assume the pictures hanging around it were from the trip.
Yes, they are.
All right, so. Oh, it's going really well. I've never had this result ever on, other than last night on my other cutter. Okay, I have one. Uh-oh, look, some of those
Didn't come out.
didn't come out. So they cut too far through.
Yeah.
And
I had
so
a couple with this one do that.
I may have to adjust a little bit. Also, okay, I don't remember what I said, but if somebody happened to see what the settings were, I put a picture of the settings in that short little video. Basically, what I did was I used their settings for rhinestone template material, I think is what they call it. But instead of a blade depth of 6, I moved it to 5. So I do remember it was a blade depth of 5. It was a double cut. And I think I talked about this before. What I love about the double cut on Silhouette is the blade stays down. So it doesn't go around, lift, go back down, go around, lift like it does with the Cricut. It just keeps going twice. And so your cut is going to be cut all the way around if you double cut. All right, I have nothing to scrape.
Nice.
This goes in the trash. And let's see.
Because we don't like the scrape.
Whoops, there it went. Okay, I have 2 on my finger though that are kind of bugging. Put those off. All right, let's see if I see anything else. Oh, I see one more.
I gotta cut Tilly on. I hadn't done that yet.
Oh, I have a flock dot on the back of it. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get us back normal. Oh, wow, I'm way behind. Hey, Carla Harold. I haven't seen you for so long. It's good to see you here. Oh, it's your first time. Awesome.
Welcome. Foxy Brown 1, the rated E template is on Marilyn's, is in her Etsy shop.
So,
Correct? I think that's right?
yes.
Okay.
Carla, I think we met some time ago and we talked a little bit about my son. He did graduate finally. So I was happy about that. All right, so I got the body part of my Jeep. And so on the old template, everything was just one. And so I was like, hey, how do you like my Jeep template to my husband? He's like, well, your tires need to be black. Okay.
Hilarious.
So I don't like how I separated it because you waste a ton of flock. So before I put this in the Etsy store, I'm going to have it in 3 parts. I'm going to have the body, I'm going to have the tires, and then I'm going to have what it says above it. Because I hate to even show you this. Demps, don't look, because Demps is going to say how much flock I wasted.
Hilarious. Sometimes you have to waste flock. It's not often, but sometimes you do.
And in this one, I really didn't have to, so I'm going to have it in 3 pieces so everybody else can cut it in 3 pieces versus, the way I did it. Okay. So there's a tire. What's up here? Okay. I love my Jeep. Okay, so I see in the heart there was one that stayed in. If I'd have known it could be like this, I would have changed up a long time ago. Okay, Demps. I'm sorry. Look at all that in the middle that's wasted, which that's a lot of wasted flock. Maybe, just maybe. Yeah, Tianda. Well, and see, this new flock is less expensive, right? Is that a good justification?
Yeah, it is more affordable.
Yes.
A lot more affordable, actually.
Oh no, Dems has her big old Oh, face. Did I say hi, Kenneth? Did I just breeze over that? If I didn't, I'm sorry and welcome. Niall says, cut it out. Yeah, I probably should cut it out. Cut it in two. I think you can. I think I can salvage it too. Right now, I'm gonna adorable but headache. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down. Oh, it's too wide for this match. It's too wide for that. Too wide, too wide, too wide. Okay, it does fit that way. Maybe I'll leave it like this for tonight so I can salvage it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna lay it down, keep my Teflon sheet under it. That'll work for tonight, and then I can save it. All right. Are you guys happy? Dumps, are you happy? I'm gonna save it. It's a lot of flock. Alrighty, so I kind of want to make the Jeep red because that's the color of my Jeep. And I want to make the tires, I kind of want to make the tires like jet black. But I don't know what color shirt I would have that jet black and red go unless I have a gray shirt. Because I mean, I have like pink shirts and turquoise shirts and maroon shirts. There needs to be a shirt that red and black will go on well.
Yeah, so like diamond could work too.
That may be what I'll do. Let's see, Foxy. I got my rhinestones from the buy-in the other day.
Nice.
Bach is on its way. The rated E will be my first bling. Thanks, Foxy.
Nice.
Tiana says, she made fun of me. She said, it's okay. You won't have to worry about lining things up. And she's got a big old laugh. You know I worry about that. So now says she needs a Cherokee. Oh, like a Jeep Cherokee design. I'm thinking of an Indian Cherokee. Oh, I wonder. I'll look and see if I find a good Cherokee to bling. Sharon says she used her new brush today, and at first she wasn't liking it, but after brushing in second design, I love it.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to because it's bigger.
It's different, yeah.
That fur, it gives a different, it's different. The fur is. That's the part that kind of got me. Because at first I didn't like it either, but then then I saw it didn't hold on to the stones. That sold me. And then after working with it, I was like, you know what, it's not bad.
Well, and if you're doing, ooh, aha! If you're doing SS6s and it doesn't stick in there, that's nice too. Okay, I have this shirt that I've had forever.
Nice.
And
you finally get to use
this. And so I could do red and then black. And I don't know what color I'll put up top. I might match the black ones. So I'll do this.
That works.
It needs ironed, or we don't iron, we press. Now the question will be which color of red. Oh, okay. I was thinking light cyan B, but no, with the red sleeves, I think I need to go with red. But.
And we all know what color you would need to use if Delonda was here. So
yeah.
You might want to beat her to the punch and just go on and use it.
Oh, and I probably have enough of that to do the body, maybe. I'm going to go get my reds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And, oh, I'm way behind. Thanks, Spyro Rocks. No, Anita, I cannot believe Friday is September.
I know. It's crazy.
Hi, Tracy. Okay, the baby smoothie, are your designs only available during the buy-in? I need to repurchase the shopping design to put on totes.
No.
For crafter vendor season.
No, that should be. I'll have to check. It should be available. I don't. Y'all, it's crazy to try to run. Try to work a business and then handle a website and handle social media and live life, it can get kind of crazy sometimes. So I don't think I turned them off, but I might have accidentally, because that would not have been an on purpose thing. So I'll check, but it should be there. And these leaves, Sheila got on me today about not, because I did these Sunday. I created these leaves and I did not post them. And I was like, oh, my bad. It's been busy. So I need to, because when it's ship out orders time, everything kind of like falls to the back and everything else has to wait. And I get focused and don't respond to emails as quickly and stuff like that. So if it's not there, I apologize. I'll definitely make sure it's up here in a moment.
So I think here's the candy apple. I think I have plenty, and I think it matches the sleeve the best. If I didn't have
it does.
Color, I think it's great with that sleeve. So I'm doing candy apple.
I was gonna ask you before you left, if the Jeep was candy apple. I know you said it was red, but I didn't,
It's red, but it is, so some years, like a friend of mine has a red one, but it's a different year. Hers is more like red, but not bright red. And mine's red.
Okay.
Mine is candy apple red. I think it'll be perfect. Maybe not quite candy apple red, but it's
close.
It's red. Thanks, Niall. Yeah, I made a decal for my Jeep. I did a little video on that. I've been trying to do more premieres, but one of them I did like at 11 at night, Kansas time. So not a lot of people up at that time, but it's like, I just want to get this published, and let's see if you put one on late at night, are people still up? Some people, but not a lot.
Yeah, T. Johnson, that candy apple is a favorite of a lot of folks. So that candy apple is a very bright, vibrant red. I personally call it Ferrari red, but I couldn't call it Ferrari red for fear of getting sued. So we just went with candy apple. But it is definitely that Ferrari red.
Hot car red.
Yeah, very much so.
So our truck is still stranded in.
Are you kidding
North Dakota, but because the people, like our warranty is arranging the shipment, and they're in no hurry. So It literally, what day did that end? The 28th or so?
Yeah.
27th has been up there stuck for over a month.
That I am.
Hey, Elena T.
You're gonna make me drive up there and get it.
Yeah.
And drive it back.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, Tim's talked about that. It's like, oh, Tim. And he's talked about flying up and getting it, but the warranty wouldn't pay for that. It's like, it'll get here too. It'll be okay. But he did talk to somebody, I think it was yesterday, who he said he really felt like for the first time he got somebody that cares about it. And
yeah. And that's
so
annoying when you can't find anybody.
Yeah.
Especially when anyway. Yeah. Let me hush.
I don't remember.
A whole different soapbox.
But the first day that it was supposed to be fixed, which was about a week after we left because they had to order parts, he got either an email or a text. I might have told you this, that said he had missed his appointment. It's like, it is sitting in your lot.
Wow. No, you did not tell me that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Niall, I just stay away from it and let him deal with it so I don't have the headache or anything.
Yeah, but
let's make this different.
That's got me frustrated now.
It'll be so sweet when we get it, though. Okay, so I can see a little bit of the back of my sticky flock is exposed, and I don't want stones sticking all over the place to it, so let's go ahead and cover that up. Okay, what did Sharon do that was smart? Let's see. Look, the new flock had quite a bit of the rocket flock right after the shortage, and I mainly used magic flock. Okay. Whew. Getting hot in there with that. Patrice. She says she's headed to Twitter to write a complaint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. All right. I'm going to have to turn a little bit air conditioner on, Eve. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yay. We don't want you hot.
We don't need me sweating anymore. Hey, M&T Living and Cooking. I hope you're doing well and safe from the storm. And let's see. I think it was last night. They've been on, I think, the last 2 nights on live. And they bought, they live in the, oh, shoot. Gainesville area, I think. M&T, are you in the Gainesville area? Anyway, they were, doing some prepping in case. And they had bought some snacks, and they had it in this, like, go bag. And they had already eaten their snacks.
That sounds like something I would do.
Oh, I'm sure not all of them, but
I don't know what it is, but when you're buying stuff and you're like, okay, this is for, like when I was in corporate America, it was like, okay, this is for my lunch. I'm having lunch all this week. Man, it would last one lunch. Because you're thinking about it and you're like, you bought it and you're looking forward to it. And then it's just like,
It's kind of like Halloween candy. We have to just start waiting until right before Halloween because we buy it.
Hilarious. That's
hey,
funny.
JB. Oh.
Yeah, I can't prep. I'm not good at prepping because I'll think about it and then it's just like, gotta eat it.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's have it.
Yeah. Yeah, one bag won't hurt. Right. Right.
Oh.
That's funny. M&T, I hope y'all made it through and wasn't hungry.
Oh. And
oh God.
So it looked like maybe hurricanes take this path more than I realized it, coming in the Gulf side and then going across and out. And it was looked like it was going to skirt the coast for a long time. I don't know if that's still the path, but I think that part may be over with because when I was looking, they were showing predictions for like 2 p.m. today and 5 p.m. today.
Yeah, I hadn't. I saw it briefly earlier today, and then I took a senior nap and I just lost interest. I'm like, well, if it's coming, it's coming. Whatever. At this point,
it's just so different. We around here, it's like tornadoes. You worry about tornadoes.
Right. They did have a tornado in South Carolina today, but I mean that's more closer to where the eye was going and stuff, so that makes sense.
All right, I think this is looking pretty good. I'll take turns. I'll make my table big, and then we'll move it to yours. Jesse, are you looking? Good. Oh, I think I see one on there. And Chris, are you on here? I haven't seen Chris in the chat. But if she's on her big old 72-inch TV,
Yeah, she'd be able to see it.
She can't chat.
Oh, okay.
Or comment. Let's see. So is this M or is this T? He or she said we had 4 bags of snacks before the hurricane got here.
I'm trying to see. I understand.
And I haven't seen Kevin. I wonder how Kevin's doing. Oh, shoot. I have one block dot that didn't come up. So, I mean, it's stuck in there from the density or the forceness, whatever. I'm sure it cut. But hey, Cheryl. Okay, Cheryl says, been here watching from the beginning on the TV, so couldn't comment. Now on laptop. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
All right, so let's get that little thing out of there. And try not to pop up all my stones. There we go. I only pulled up a few.
Guess what I just realized today, Marilyn?
What did you realize?
We are just shy of 2 months.
Woo! Woohoo!
Before the Bling Fest. I am so excited.
Me too. Oh, I just dropped that. Great.
Oh no.
It's
I
not
know.
a
See,
big
the shop
deal.
got you dropping things and everything.
I didn't have very many stones in it. All right. So I finally did put in for my time off. And the Friday, you know, we have, I think I told you we have a comp day. And it's the day before, you know, it's close to Halloween.
Okay. Yeah.
But I got approved for the rest of it, which I knew I would. I was just waiting until I had my face in the building, you know, and it's harder to say no to someone when they're in there working hard and, you know.
That makes sense.
So.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
My kids were planning their outfits today, the girls anyways, not the men.
Oh.
The men don't care. Well, so Mr. McQuackins cares, but, you know.
Yeah, you guys went shopping for his.
Yes, God, yes. And his shoes, child. He had to have the shoes. So we're just all super excited over here. There you are.
Carol DeLong, yes. I'm looking forward to this 3-day weekend myself. I just have not been able to get into the work YouTube Live groove since going back, and I've been back since August 1st. I just, my sleep. You know, I'm not quite back with my sleep yet. I'm not a good sleeper anyway. All right, let's pull you over and see what you're doing on.
Working on these leaves because I was gonna start cutting the flock, but then I was like, this is in the way, so let's go ahead and do it and get her done. And I'm trying to make sure I'm matching my colors to what's already on the dress so I don't cause myself a problem.
Well, if you don't get through it and get the other one cut, that might mean we have to come back on sometime soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Darn.
I don't know when.
Darn that 3-day weekend.
I don't know when. I'm trying to think. What did I have? I don't think I have anything planned this weekend.
Let's see. Tracy. Oh, hey, Darika. Tracy Johnson is asking how you're going to store that. What's the
I know, right? That's a good good question. So usually I would put this back on the backing that I pulled it from. And store it that way. I wish I had, oh, here it is. So I had to do that. I made this for a friend. And this is oversized. So I put it right back on the backing, and this is how I keep it. And my thought process was to roll it up and keep it rolled up somewhere, and I have yet to roll it. So it's just been living on top of my paper holder. But that's one option because I don't have cutting mats that are long enough, of course. But rolling it up is probably the better option. And now that you mention it, I have thrown away the backing. So
yeah, drag that out before the trash goes out.
Yeah, I gotta remember which thing I put it in. So, but yeah, that would probably be the option I would go with over anything else. Just put it back on. Whoops. Put it back on the backing.
So I have run out of 12 by 12. Well, I still have the old cheap Amazon transfer tape that.
Ooh.
But I have a ton of this 5-inch wide transfer tape that I got from Heat Transfer World. I haven't seen it for a long time on there. I got really lucky and got a couple of rolls on it because it was really, really priced nice.
I was telling the mister about that the other day, just 2 days ago. Yeah. We were discussing that because I found a new transfer tape.
Oh yeah.
That I want to try. So we'll see. I gotta play with it for a while before I make up my mind on that. Mm-hmm. Not that I need a new transfer tape, but you know, somebody was like, "Hey, why don't you try this?" Like, I guess.
Carol Long says she really likes the leaf design.
Thank you.
Carol, I'm not that light of a sleeper. It's just I have a hard time going to sleep. I have a hard time shutting this thing down.
Oh. That's most crafters, I would think.
So I can come home, you know, after work, and like today I was going to take a nap, and I may have gotten 10 minutes in, and I just, things were, you know, people were calling, somebody came to the door, you know, that kind of stuff. But even if I don't take a nap, you know, like 8 or 9 at night, I'm like, bing, wide awake, ready to stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning. Hey, Annette. Thank you. All right, let's get this. Let's look one more time. Oops. Oh, Dorica, 4-hour nap, honey. You are not going to go back to sleep. We don't have DoorDash around here.
You don't?
No.
Wow.
Well, I'd have to look. I don't think we do. Now, in the next town over, but I don't think we have it here. I don't know. I'm going to get on and look sometime soon.
As much as I work.
I might be surprised.
As much as I work, I'd be starving if I did not have DoorDash because I was working and forget to stop and find and or fix something to eat. And by the time it hits me, I need to eat something. It's usually too late, and I need to eat right then. Yeah. So it's just Yeah, I love DoorDash. They love me too, Chair. Because we got a couple of, pretty decent options, and like not, it's not like McDonald's or anything. Not that there's anything wrong with McDonald's, but for my body, it is.
Right.
We can't eat McDonald's anymore. So, but we got, options that I can choose from that are pretty decent, like Show Mars. I don't know if y'all have a Show Mars or not,
No,
but
huh?
yeah, Show
What
Mars
kind of
is
food?
Greek.
Oh, yum.
Hmm They sell gyros, and I think that's how you pronounce them, and
I love those.
salads and stuff like that. They have that. Then I got Zaxby's, which is chicken. Subway, which I don't really do Subway very much. That's a lot of bread. Stuff like that.
We have Subway.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Mexican restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have a Pizza Hut, but they tore it down.
Oh no!
It was a long, like years ago. We don't have a lot, and we have a couple mom and pop places. Well, one. Subway, that place, mom and pop. Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Do you want us to know if you have a Dash Pass?
I don't have a Dash Pass. I don't think I have a Dash. I know what you're talking about because it's something that you got to pay for, but you get a good deal. Like you can get delivery for free or something.
Oh yeah.
Or cheaper or something like that. Mm-hmm.
So I think my tires are jet black. I'm thinking about just doing the I Heart My Jeep in jet black too.
Oh, that would be cute.
Yeah, because I want it to be dark to show up on that gray. So that's what I'll do. Ooh, 3 to 4 hours a night. I do get more than that.
Let me see. Oh, here's.
Oh wow! If you have Amazon Prime, you get Grubhub Plus for a year. See, I'm not even going to pick these up together, so there was no reason for me to cut this together. Because, unless I put a third sheet of the transfer tape down, maybe I will. Maybe I'll put a third little skinny piece down.
Oh, shoot. I do have a Dash Pass. I didn't even know it.
Oh no, Karen Ransom. Okay, so I think it's Barb LaFond who talks about how to get rhinestones up out of carpet and using some type of vacuum that you put like a pair of like knee-high hose or something over that probably collects them, but the dust goes through. I'm not really sure. Hey Leslie, so if anyone out there, and Barb was here, if you know the best way to get rhinestones out of carpet.
Oh, so Sheila Cushionberry said to do a vacuum cleaner with like a wand or a hose and put stocking on the end of it. And that way when you pick it up, it's not, all going into the vacuum, it's going into the pantyhose. That was her suggestion. And then for me, where do I have it? As soon as I can find a way to get some of these, I intend to get some and figure out how to source them for people. But I have a sorter, and then you can like put your stones in the sorter, and it sorts by size. So like my top one is, I got this from a lady overseas. So, but like this top one is SS20. This one is SS16. This one is SS12. This one is 10. This one is 8. This one is 6. And this, of course, catches anything smaller than a 6. So, this sorts 6 and 6 goes down in the very bottom one. But if I have SS10s, they would stay up here with the 10s. But anyway, So if you got them in the holes, you could put them in the top of this and sort it, and then only the 6 would end up in the bottom, and then trash. For the most part, trash would be at the top, but like I don't know how well you can see. There's like some dust particles in there. So it won't go perfect. You know, you'll still get some dust or whatever, but it'll at least help you get your stones out of there.
Absolutely. So Uni says, hi everyone, hit the like button, and that sort of reminded me of her because she at one time was kind of looking at making a sorter with her laser. You know, cutting out holes of wood and stacking them. But I like that little sorter.
Yeah, that one was 3D printed by the lady who I bought it from overseas. And I think they have some 3D printable templates online if you have a 3D printer. But that's the thing is, you know, you got to have a 3D printer for it to work. But yeah, it came in handy for quite a few things.
Let's see. Tornado watches. Uh-oh, Victoria Creations, you have tornado watches right now? Hope everything goes okay. Latricia, Eve designed those. Aren't they pretty?
Oh, the leaves? Yeah. I gotta put them on the Sheila Cushmere is like, have you not put those leaves up yet? I'm like, oh no. My bad.
She
My
is
bad,
keeping
fam.
you straight.
My bad, fam.
Come on.
She sent me a message today. Where are the leaves? My bad. So while I set up the flock for the boot and bling template, I'll try and hurry up and drop them on there. All right, so only one color left is coffee. Where did coffee is right here. Yeah, I hate it's tough when you drop the stones, fam. I'm just trying to tell you, it's tough. It's a real sad feeling when you and I know because I've been there. That's why I tell people you got to be careful when you grab them darn boxes of stones. Boxes or bags. I busted bags before.
Okay. I have an old piece of transfer tape that I could smooth out and use, maybe. It's not really tall enough.
I saw a brayer the other day at Hobby Lobby and I thought about you.
Oh, did you get it?
No.
You need that brayer.
I'm probably gonna go back and get it for real though. But I saw it and I was like, where's Marilyn? I need a brayer.
I'll just attach a couple of these together. Make it work. So if you're curious what Eve's talking about, my thing is stuck. And I don't want to pull it to her and make them all go flying like I did on one live a while back. But what I do is I take an old piece that has all this
indentation.
So see all those the way it is? And it'll work, but I like it to be smoother so that it's going to fall where it should fall. Uh-oh, now I can't find my brayer.
Uh-oh.
Where are you? Where are you? I'll just use this. That'll work. Anyway, I usually use a brayer and smooth it out as well as I can. And I don't know if it helps, but it makes me feel better. I think it helps.
Yeah, I think it helps.
Miko keyboard cleaner, rechargeable. Okay. Get loose on the counter. A Silhouette Ultra 2. I don't know what that is. Hey, Sin. Ooh, that's loud.
Hey, Sam. How you doing, honey? Okay. You.
So I'm just going to piece these two pieces together so that when I pick this up, the design is the way it was on the screen. But I am going to separate the three elements so that if you happen to get this template, you don't have to have all this empty block in here. All right. Get my heat press heating back up. Let's see, somebody, okay, Carol, I have 3D printed S hooks for the mask with the Silhouette. Oh, so it's a 3D printer. I have never used a 3D printer. We have one at school that if I wanted to play with it, I probably could. So what did you say, Eve? Did you say the lady you got that from 3D printed it, or she screen printed something on it? What did you say?
No, she did. She 3D printed the whole thing.
I don't know why my brain heard screen print when you said that.
No, it's 3D. So my son has a 3D printer, and it's a little one, so he could probably print some, but yeah. I don't know how long, it'll. What am I trying to say? I don't know if it can print long enough to do more than a couple at a time or something. But
hey, Kelly, thank you.
See what he says.
So, Latricia says, yes, I love them. So, Latricia, do you have a 3D printer? Is that what you're talking about? All right. Sure. Where are you? There you are. Ender 3 Pro. All these things, I don't know what they are.
Yeah, it's funny because there's so many cool gadgets out there that you can craft with. And it's like you can go on for days having cool stuff.
Yep. Have to be like Sharon Davenport when she puts her blinders on for that Romeo. All right, so I guess I need to make sure my tires are straight or my whole Jeep's going to be on its side.
Tim will be like, it would be cute, but your tires are crooked.
Yeah. So, I'm going to put the rhinestones on the edge of this Teflon sheet. So the rhinestones are even with the bottom of this. And then hopefully this works out the way I hope it works out. Let's see. Need to make sure it's down far enough that it's between, I didn't think about that. It has to be between those arm things. Oh, there's plenty of room. Okay, so Carol says most people use the Ulta for cookie cutter shapes. Oh, so like 3D print cookie cutters. That is a cool idea.
That is cool.
Think of what you could have Prince cookies.
Or McQuacken's cookies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought about ordering some McCracken's cookies for the Bling Fest, and I was vetoed. So we won't be having custom cookies now, which sucks. He told me no. Sorry, somebody told me no.
Oh. Now, if Chris is behind that TV screen or in the bushes or whatever, this ruler will bring her out. Okay, that's good enough. Let's see. Are you straight? You are probably not straight. Let's see. Not straight at all.
There he is.
Okay, earrings. Oh. Make earrings with 3D printers?
Finally.
10 inches. Well, it's not too crooked, but it is crooked. Ah, get back up there. I should have never used this shirt that has these sleeves like this.
Oh yeah, the raglan are
This would
annoying.
drive me crazy. And it's a short putt.
Yeah, raglans are not my favorite to pull.
I didn't even think about that. Okay. Let's see.
Hey, Aliana.
That looks pretty good. I'm going with it.
Hey, Barb.
How are you coming on yours? Oh, so you're picking them up now. You're done with stoning them?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. All right, all right, all right. Oh, okay. We're talking about the tall leaf. She loves it.
Oh, thank you.
Bling design.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna post it here in a little bit. So Sheila don't fuss at me again.
Latricia's saying, please don't tempt me with another machine. Oh.
I love my Jeep. That's super cute.
I still don't think it's quite centered. Well, the wheels are centered. Maybe my shirt is not made that great. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it. If I need to, I can always put some cute little
Something.
heart or something over here to offset it. Yeah, be fine. Or an exclamation mark. I can put an exclamation mark over there.
Yes, you can.
So I saw something the other day about one of the funding things. Somebody that supposedly, I don't know, is it the lock click? What's going on with the lock click? Did anybody fund that or do the pre-purchase of that?
Sheila Cushionberry did. She got hers.
She got hers. Good.
Yeah, she was telling me about another thingy that it doesn't look like it's gonna pan out, but the other
maybe
thing.
the other thing is what I was thinking of. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Heather. She had her locker Tinkercad and a lot of freebies. Okay, how do you ladies get the single line font or sketch font to work in Silhouette? So if it is truly, sometimes sketch fonts or handwritten fonts aren't truly single line fonts. They just aren't. Even sometimes they call them that, and they're really not. So it's trying to put stones around it, and so it'll get them jaggedy and stuff like that. But a true single line font, if you use that outline button or the radial button are the ones that I have the most luck with. Like this is truly a single line font. Don't remember which one this is. I have about 5. Northleaf. I tried this design with Northleaf, and it was just too formal because the Jeep is so symmetrical that I needed something a little bit less formal for me to make it kind of cute. There's a Dear Agatha.
Mm-hmm.
There's something with the word Mugsy in it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have Creative Fabrica, you can look for what's called single line fonts. You can download them for free if you have the membership. And then at least you're not outnumbered. Uh-oh, the word Jeep is down too far. Oops, it's already stuck. It is already stuck. I should have read the comment before. It is down kind of far, isn't it? But it's okay. I'll wear it while I'm out jeeping and nobody will care. They'll just be like, oh, look at that Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is cute. But it is far down. It's going to go down to like my pants. I need to find a really tall person to pull it off because that is not me. I do like it though. And it started out being larger than what it is. And it's like, nope, we got to make that real smaller.
Whoops! Oh no!
What
Drop
happened?
my pen. Oh, that ain't gonna work. So I need this to come down.
Carol, I will. Yeah, I want to redo. I just want to separate it by the 3 groups so that you don't have all that extra space in there. And then I'll put it in. And I'll do that this season. I may work on that while Eve is finishing her dress.
Ooh, child, struggling.
Ooh, that candy apple red. Oh my goodness. I haven't used it on a large design before because I didn't want to use it all up. I'm like the old lady that doesn't want to wear her nice perfume.
Hilarious.
All right, let's check this out, see what it looks like.
Oh man, I did not take into account the curve of the hem, so I'm going to cut this up.
Not placed great, but it'll be okay.
Oh,
So
that's cute.
And
Oops.
yes, I like the colors. So it's candy apple red, which is blinging nicely. And then, what did I say I used on the wheels? Jet black. Or tires. I used jet black on the words. Yes, jet black on the words and on the tires. So there it is. Let's see how far down the design. This shirt is made kind of poorly. The back is off center. but it's a not an. It was a pretty inexpensive little rack. Okay, there it is. It's not as crooked as what it looks like on the camera. I don't think. Let's see. Hopefully. No, it's really not that bad. I just can't hold it straight. All right.
It's
there we
beautiful.
Go. Shimmy.
Woo!
Ooh, shimmy.
Shimmy.
I'm trying to see it myself. Ooh, pretty. Look at those. Candy apple red stones. That is what I'm getting in this buy-in. Candy apple red.
Yes. That's a hot one now.
It is.
Yeah, it used to be light Siam and candy apple just took the world by storm.
All right, so I am going to probably turn off my overhead camera so I can work.
And I am making adjustments because it's is that the same thing? I'm piecing it because okay, so
Thanks, Linda. Thanks,
I
Thanks,
did not take into account the curve of the skirt. I did it straight and it really should curve. Gotcha. And then this little guy right here is throwing off my groove. So I'm gonna do some strategizing here in a moment and move some things around. But because I was shifting it and picking it up and putting it down, it flipped some stones over. So I gotta fix that too. But meanwhile, at least this and this I can go ahead and press. And then I'm probably going to cut the cut it apart like I just did, cut it apart some more to accommodate that extra leaf in there that is a little low for this, but we'll see. But that's what I like about putting this design together. It was super cool because you know you got all of the different leaves and you can put them wherever you want. It doesn't have to be the way I have it.
Cut them up and do it the way.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm excited about how folks, I'd love to see how people decide to use their leaves and acorns and make it work.
So I do have a question. I don't know if you'll know the answer or people in the chat. Probably somebody in the chat will know the answer. So I'm new to the Cameo. I had one years ago. I gave it to my sister when I got the maker. One thing that I don't know how to do is to figure out how I can tell how far the cut I'm done with. You know how, like a Cricut will tell you you're 10% or 20% or whatever. Does the silhouette have that function? Can you follow along to know about how far into the design you
are? I personally do not recall seeing that. If it is, I would think it's down at the bottom where the information is about which cutter you're using. But I didn't pay that any attention.
So it had been so many years since I'd used one. I couldn't even, I was like, okay, how do I get this to the machine? And then you know how in Cricut, if you have different colors, but they're both on the mat,
right?
You'll separate them. And on this one, I had to drag one off the mat and cut it, and then drag the other one off the mat and cut the first one. Is that how you do it? I mean, or is there a way to say, hey, cut it by color? If anyone in the chat knows, let me know. I figured it out, but okay. Let's see.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Okay, it has a timer, but it is never accurate. It will say you have 5 minutes left and you still have 20 minutes left. Okay, so kind of like lasers do, because that's how they do too. But Dorica, where is that? Like, how would I find that? Okay, so Denise said there is a cut by color. Alrighty.
Yeah, you can cut by color.
I will look for that. I was just in a hurry. I was like, okay, I gotta get this done. So I just dragged off one and then dragged off by the other. You can cut by color and some of that. That would be my preference, is just leave it together and cut by color. Right above the send button. I don't have anything above the send button. Next time I cut, I'll check it out and see if it probably was up there, and since I sent it and I walked away, I didn't notice, but I was looking on my screen and I didn't see anything. I would pretend like I'm going to cut something, but...
I'm almost done. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to work on this design. No, I was just thinking if I pretended like I was going to cut something, I'd be able to see that timer. I am not in any hurry.
We can't be alive if we don't have a challenge of some sort.
Silhouette School. Yeah, I like her too. She is funky. I don't remember her name. Melissa. Okay, so it is in the send button in the send panel. Okay. I will look for that next time I cut something.
All right. We don't make that.
One thing is, for some reason, the first time I made this design, it didn't come into Cricut the right size, but then when I kind of reprinted it, it did come into Cricut the right size. I have no idea why sometimes they do and why sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. It's almost like the way it's not the way it's designed, but the way it's saved. I don't know how to explain that, but I've had that with my own darn stuff happen.
So I'll probably go ahead and make this 3 colors so that people will be able to see that it's, 3 different parts. Even though it's not going to be great colors, at least it'll make sense.
Alrighty, you guys, I am done with this dress and still did not get to cut out my boots, but I'll cut out my boots. So this is the design from Sunday.
I love that. That looks so cute on that dress.
And it's a completely different template than this one. But then I ended up, because of the curve and not taking into consideration the curve, I had to cut it apart and I made it a little too big. So that's how I ended up with 2 maple leaves right here beside each other and 2 of those, because I kind of wanted it to be, how we are sometimes. So anyway, so now this is down the bottom and I'll show it bigger here on the thing. But I eventually want to not repeat necessarily this same pattern of leaves, but I do want to put leaves on the back as well. So there won't be, leaves going down, but there will be leaves going all the way around the hem of the dress. So that would be super cool, I think. Something different. And this again is a Walmart dress. So let me find it's right here.
So you'll be able to see leaves on the bottom on the back of the dress.
Eventually.
Cool.
Yeah. I gotta I have to stone it, of course, because I just finished the front. You saw how long it and I got a little bit of a head start because I got one leaf that was too much to put on the front. So I have one, and then I'll just make the rest of the leaves and put them on there, but there's a couple of ways to do this, but I'll show you. Let's switch this over. And I left my microphone. Hold on, let me grab that. Get busted. You left your microphone. So the dress. Move my chair. Get my little steppy stool. Hopefully it won't collapse on me. But anyways, so here is the dress. It's a 3/4 length sleeve dress I got from Walmart. It's a time and true dress.
Yeah.
And it was $13.98. So
wow,
14 bucks. And then you take a $14 dress and you turn it into some a little more than 14 bucks, you know?
Yes.
So I would put it on in model, but Tilly got it smoking in here. So if I strip, I'm probably gonna strip more than YouTube will and Marilyn's channel will allow. So we're not going to do that. But there's the dress, and so it's like it goes from, you know, just a, I don't want to say a blah, because it's a super cute dress and it's got pockets, y'all. You know we love pockets. So it's got pockets, and then you just take the time to press. Now, when I press the bottom, especially that middle part, I didn't press both layers together like I did up here. So if you can open the dress and press just the top layer, that'll help avoid that seam going down the back, pressing through to the front. So I opened it and pressed it, and that turned out much better. But I thought that was super cute, fam.
That is. So how many colors of that dress did you get?
Oh, you mean the dress itself?
Yeah.
Oh, do we need to talk about that, Marilyn? So I love the olivine color because to me this screams fall. And then what was it? We got a black one. That was his choice. He picked the black one because I was like, I didn't want black. I'm tired of putting bling on black. You know, just for something like this, I didn't want black, but we got a black one. And I think the other one was yellow. Not yellow, but like a gold.
Kind of a mustardy gold.
Yeah. Hold on. It's right.
Did you guys see all the dresses she got from Amazon? She got this one, I don't remember the name of it. Some old actor's dress or model. I don't know who she is. Anyway, and she got like 6 colors and they're gorgeous.
Marilyn's throwing me under the bus.
No, I said you got a lot of colors and they're all gorgeous.
I know, I'm being silly.
They are beautiful.
I'm being silly. So the mustard one is no sleeve, but this is the other one I picked. This is like a
pretty
burnt orange, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Cinnamon. This is like a cinnamon color. So if I were to say what color this is as far as the rhinestones are concerned, I would say it's coffee. Let's check this out. This is This is the little acorn. See that little acorn? Look.
Yes. Oh wow, it is. That is close.
Yep. So you could do. So that's another thing I'm getting into that I absolutely love, which is why I bought the Amazon dresses, because I love the subtlety, but the wow factor of tone on tone.
Yep.
So I love that. So like if I were to do like just a funky swirly kind of like design down this dress or on this dress, I would do tone on tone. I would do like a coffee. Or I would do crushed ice or crushed ice AB, because you know the crushed ice is clear, so it takes on the color of the outfit with no extra frills, but the crushed ice AB would actually add some really nice extra sparkly.
Oh yeah.
But it'll be the color of the dress. So I love tone on tone. That's my new thing that I like. But I did purchase this one with the sole intent of duplicating this type of design with the leaves and having the leaves be colors to complement fall, but not the same color. So if I did that with this one, then my acorns wouldn't be coffee. My acorns would probably be like smoked topaz or something like that, so that it would contrast on the dress. But I love tone on tone. So, but yeah, the mustard is sleeveless. And we were discussing it a little bit on Sunday, or a couple of people were mentioning it, because for me, even though I did the fall leaves, I intend to do snowflakes, because winter follows right behind. So you can just throw in some snowflakes down the front, and take all of these different individual elements and make it your own. You can even do a pumpkin for fall.
That's
to
what
go
I
with the
was
leaves.
thinking.
Yeah, I don't have a pumpkin, so I didn't do that. But yeah, it's super cool what you can do with embellishments and take plain things, even t-shirts or whatever, hats, whatever, and make it over the top. And they could possibly sell, boutique type situation at a fair, possibly, throw in something a little extra at a boutique. And you could even like have an example of one at a craft fair, like a dress, like take that one that I made, have it hanging up, and then you have individual elements already there to press, and if somebody's like, "Ooh, I love those leaves, but I want mine to look," or let them lay it out on the dress the way they want. You know what I'm saying? That would just be well over the top, and people would just probably die to be able to make their own design the way they want it. It's super cool what you can do with some creativity and some forethought. But yeah, you would love to see more orange on the green. That orange did stand out as super pretty. It really was.
I was wondering about it. It might be too orangey for that rust-colored dress. I was wondering about silver orange metal lights.
It could be. It could be. And metal light. I thought of doing metal lights on this dress yesterday, but not yesterday, Sunday. But I decided not to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited with all the different things that you can do. And just like I was telling Marilyn, I was telling all of y'all Sunday, y'all, the Bling shoes are on fire right now. Like, they're at Belk. That's where we went to find him his shoes that he wanted for the Bling Fest dinner in Blanc. But I was coming across them Bling shoes and I was like, fam, I want these boots, and so I got a couple of pair of boots with the Bling. But the Bling is hot right now, y'all. It really is, because a lot of those shoes were sold out.
Sunday, there was probably a 10-year-old girl a few rows up from us, and she had on a little shirt. It was kind of flowery, and every once in a while there'd be just rhinestones. I mean, it was totally just not in a shape or anything. It was just scattered all over the shirt, little rhinestones. Like, well, that is cute. I was starting to think about the dinner and how I might be able to kind of use that concept. I don't know. I need to think about
that. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm
excited. I thought I had my outfit, and I'm thinking I still have it, but I found another one today, and I was like, oh my god, that would be so dope, So I don't know. We might have to have a halftime so I can change outfits.
There you go. Kind of like girls do these days for weddings. They have like one dress for a wedding and then another dress for the after. Okay. Let's see. Leela, I didn't see you earlier. Thanks for watching. And I saw, let's see, Gail came in. Hey, Gail. And Rushi, hope you're doing well. Hope your weather is holding out where you are.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just show this one more time before we get off of here, though.
Yeah, because I'm Mega Marilyn still.
We can come back on. We can come back on. Like,
I don't care if I'm big. It doesn't bother me. It's like, whatever.
All right, let me show this. So this is what I did tonight, and I did make it where these are each 3 different elements instead of this being one element and those together being an element. Now here's what's weird. when I had this as one element and these were together, in Cricut terms welded, but not welded, it came into Cricut the right size. When I made it 3 elements using the exact same concepts, so I'm making each one a compound path separately, which is what I did before, and then you group them all together. Once I added that 3rd element, it didn't come into Cricut the right size. So as always, I will have the right size in the file name. I will also have it in the description in Etsy, just like I do it. Eve does it, Patrice does it. Most people that are making those do it because you have to have it the right size or the stones aren't going to fit.
That is correct, unfortunately.
Yes. Anyway,
it was fun.
This was pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah, Patrice would be proud.
She's still in there. I saw her. She loves it. Thank you. Thank you. All righty. Well, appreciate you being on here.
Thank you. The buy-in starts tonight, midnight.
Yes.
Another one. Another buy-in.
And number 1 on my list,
Candy apple.
This is candy apple red. For those of you watching, look how it matches the sleeves. It is so bright.
Yeah, it's very bright.
It's
Delonda would be proud.
White cyan, but it adds a whole new dimension. It's a little more brighter. I don't want to say orange red because then people will conjure orange in their mind.
No,
it's not orange. But
not at all.
It's
it's just red. It's candy apple. It's fire truck. Think fire truck red, candy apple red. I wouldn't say stoplight red, stop sign red.
Yes.
In a lot of instances, it's just a really bright red. Whereas like cyan is more of a rich red. It's a little bit darker. It's more like your Coke can. Well, no, I don't know. Coke might be candy apple, but this looks a little richer to me.
Yeah, to me it's a nice.
See, look,
red.
That's a difference. This is like bright red, whereas this is more like a more rich red. So, or fingernail polish red. I like.
So Jamie's in here under Karen's account, under her kids. So Karen D and Jamie are cousins, and Jamie has a Jeep. She's like, I'm over here at Karen D's, and then Princey's Jamie.
Gail, yeah, I did. I blinged the bottom of the dress. I forgot.
Yeah, why don't you hold that up again?
Gail was talking junk about me stripping. So you guys know I did the front with the leaves going down on Sunday, but I did the bottom, the hem of the dress tonight. So I went into, when you watch the replay, you'll see I had a little bit of complications with the hem because I did not take into account that the hem is curved. It looks straight, sitting here holding the dress, but once I laid it out and stuff, it was curved. So it turned out to be super cute.
It is. A $14 dress turned into that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So when I go out swinging my little skirt and stuff with the mister, it'll be super cute. It'll be, take just a basic Walmart dress and turn it into something really awesome. And that's, the cool thing. You got Walmart, you got Old Navy, you got Amazon.
Say, do you have any of those dresses that you showed us the other night?
Which one? Oh, yeah, you talking about the Amazon dresses, girl?
Yes.
Of course I do. I haven't blinged any of them yet, though.
Oh,
so they're right here. Colors. And so, like, this one is like a tan color. And I love it. These all have swing skirts, for lack of better words. They're basically on Amazon listed as Audrey Hepburn dresses.
Audrey Hepburn. I could not think of the name of who you were saying.
And see the sash, it's sewn in, except for like right here is not so, but it is sewn in and attached. So this is stitched in, and on this side it's stitched in. So it doesn't go all the way around the back. but the sash is on the front. You actually, now that I'm looking at the dress and the way it's made, if you wanted to, you could take this sash off. And then it has like a strip going right there. You
Or
could
you
bling
could
if you
focus your
knew how to
bling.
do that.
You could focus your bling on that sash. That'd be cute too.
Oh yeah, that's the intent, ma'am. When I seen it on Amazon, I was like, gotta have it. So like this one
That's
is
gorgeous.
light cyan. Okay. And yeah, so my goal was to bling all of the sashes here and then the front of the sash that hangs down. That was the goal. Still have to do it. We'll get around to that at some point. But this is light cyan, whereas this is candy apple. Okay, so this is candy apple red right here. And the sleeve on that one is 3/4, but the sleeve on this one is just a, a little puffy sleeve up at the top. It's gonna be super cute with that. I think these dresses were $25, I think, if somebody asked. I can't remember. So that's why the Mr. usually fusses because I blew up the Amazon card, his card, but oops. But this is purple. So I was thinking of doing Violet Volcano on this one because it's such a rich purple. I wasn't looking at I'm either going to do Violet Volcano or I'm going to do Crushed Ice AB. The clear AB, so that it'll pull the color of the dress through the stone and reflect the AB. So I haven't decided. What I was going to do was what Gail suggested and lay the stones on the dress and then just kind of see which one speaks to me more.
Right.
But that's 4 of them. I think I have 2 more.
Yeah, I think you had a really deep, rich blue one.
So, I did.
That was pretty.
I do. Yeah, I got a blue one.
Linda's asking if the Caesar Juliet works exactly like the Romeo, except it's smaller.
That's correct.
And I was going to say, it's the same software, the same, you send it the same way. It seems like the Juliet looks a little different. Does it just look like a mini Romeo, or does it look slightly different?
From what I've seen, it looks exactly the same. It's just shorter. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about. And then let me look at Juliet.
But it cuts just as good. Everybody that has it loves the cut, and it cuts flop perfectly.
I haven't got. Oh, it does look. It looks just like it. It's just shorter. Yep. I haven't gotten mine out of the box yet. The box is sitting right over here. I need to do that, but I want to do a video, and I just, other things. I don't know, Richie, but I would reach out to them tomorrow.
Or look on their website.
Yeah. True. If you put it in your cart and act like you're going to buy it and say what the shipping address is, it would probably let you know. So. All righty. Well, thanks for coming on. Thanks, everybody, for coming in tonight. And let's see. I don't know if Patrice will be on Friday because she's been under the weather. And she did kind of let people know that she wasn't feeling well, didn't know that she'd be able to do it Friday. Yeah. Eve will be back on Sunday. And I don't know, I might come back on sometime and we can hang out, we can do some more stuff. Yeah.
Because the buy-in starts tonight, so we got a lot of blinging to do. And have a good time. Yeah. Right. And I'm going to work, when we get off, I'm going to work on getting these leaves put on the website. So I apologize for the delay on that, y'all. I've been busy doing it, and I took the time to do a project for myself with the X tool and had a whole ball. So I'm glad I took that little bit of time, but it was a lot of work, but it was worth it. So now back to the grind.
Gorgeous.
It was fun.
Oh, Gail says her order arrives tomorrow. Yay.
Holler.
All right. Well, I will see you all later. Hope you have a great Thursday and Friday, and we'll see you somewhere out in the chats. So.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.